My relationship with alcohol has changed a lot, and I have landed on something called functional sobriety. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what I mean by functional sobriety. I wanted to make this video because I've just been feeling really happy. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I've sort of dabbled with the idea of sobriety. I have dabbled with the idea of not drinking. I've dabbled with the idea of just not drinking to like numb my feelings. And I just want to update you on that because I have made claims about this on my social media. I have definitely told people close to me about it, and I've definitely made videos about it. So I just wanted to make this video and come clean about some stuff that I've been making claims about. So I have landed on this medium, and I don't know if you could tell, because I think if somebody's drinking or not is heavily reflected on their face. There were times before May of 2024 because my living situation at that point wasn't too great. It wasn't bad. I never was in a bad living situation, but it wasn't too great. Whenever I am extremely stressed out in life, I'm not gonna lie, I become really dysfunctional. I enter in like codependent friendships. I start entering in codependent like situations. I start drinking, and none of that really sits well with me. Because those are the sort of things that you do, but you're doing them to numb something, or you're doing them to escape from something. And it's pretty clear that you're doing that. For example, if I go out and I'm having a drink, I know I'm having the first drink to just have fun. But if I'm on my fourth or fifth drink, and this is personally, I know why I'm having that fourth or fifth drink. I'm having that fourth or fifth drink because I'm either stressed out about life, I'm stressed out about work, I'm stressed out about things beyond my control, stressed out about because I haven't been home in a while, stressed out about work, about job, about my future, about something in my past. Like there is something that is bothering me. And so I kind of went on this cleanse recently, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't voluntarily that I went on this cleanse. It just so happened that things that were either in my control or not, most of them were not in my control. Certain things were just removed from my life, and I don't know why. Certain friendships, like I've said, ended because of my doing. Certain people were removed from my life by their choice. But the net effect of that on me has been, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, by just looking at me, like I just feel so happy. And that has just led me to reconsider a lot of like how things happen in the universe personally. When I look back and see how I was acting in codependent friendships, codependent kind of relationship situations, I am like, I am not even that person. So why was I acting like that? Why was I drinking when I was going out with somebody? Just because I was going out with somebody. Because I don't want to drink. That is not the kind of person I am. Why was I acting a certain way when I was in a codependent friendship situation, when I'm not that kind of person? I don't give a fuck about that sort of stuff. Why was I doing all those things? And I think a lot of it does come down to insecurities, validation, attachment styles, a lot of those things. And I think being removed from those situations, either by choice or just by what is happening in the universe and the universe just snapping me back where I'm supposed to be, I think it was a reminder of that this is my path. This is absolutely my path. And that has led me also to realize my relationship, especially not with other things specifically, but with sobriety. I just hate alcohol. Not that I hate drinking specifically, I just hate drinking for the sake of drinking. I hate drinking because I'm out somewhere and I feel nervous. I hate drinking because I want to be able to make small talk with people. I hate drinking because I want to energize the extrovert in me. I hate drinking because other people are drinking. So my relationship with alcohol has changed so much because, like I said, before May 2024, I was definitely drinking to numb things. I was drinking to actively, by what I mean specifically is that I would always have wine in my fridge, and I would come home and in my room, I would just drink the bottle of wine. And it would happen several times in a week. And it wasn't good. It showed everywhere. It showed on my face. It definitely showed on my body. It showed in my confidence and showed in my it reflected in every part of my life, and I did not like it at all. I did not like it. But at that time, I felt like there was no other way to survive those times without really, not like I was gonna die, but really no other way to make past those times without using the support of alcohol. And I think now recently I've had come to terms with the fact that I actually hate fucking drinking. I hate drinking for exactly those reasons. So I have landed on something called functional sobriety. And I want to tell you in this video what I mean by functional sobriety. So what I mean by functional sobriety is like, if I'm celebrating something, which I did the last week, and if somebody pours me this much glass of champagne, I'm gonna drink that much glass of champagne because I'm celebrating something, and that much glass of champagne personally isn't gonna activate something in me that's gonna make me drink more anymore. It's not gonna do something inherently bad to my metabolism. It's this much alcohol. So if I have this much glass of champagne, I'm fine. I am also just somebody who's not into using the word sober, because I don't know, I feel like if I am not using the word alcoholic, I'm not comfortable using the word sober. And I want to leave this much free will in there, where if I want to have a drink, I want to be able to have a drink. If I want to go out with friends and celebrate something, I want to be able to do that. If I am out at a bar and I'm like, I actually feel like having a glass of cider, I want to be able to do that. I don't want to beat myself up for it. I don't want to let it tarnish my relationship with myself. I don't want to hold on to it like it's something bad that I did, because it's really not. I feel like it's honestly about finding what works for you and finding and cultivating habits that actually work with your lifestyle. And I think functional sobriety is what I've found works with my lifestyle. Not drinking to cope, not drinking to suppress, not drinking to get over something is what works for me. Drinking, having a drink with friends, having a drink to celebrate something, not drinking to get drunk has been working for me. And I don't know if you can tell, mama, like I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like inflammation everywhere is down, skin is glowing, like everything is glowing. I have been super happy, super energized. I wake up at I go to bed. Guess when I go to bed? I go to bed at like 10. I wake up at like 6:30 at the crack of dawn, because TMI, I have to poop. But my body has been working insanely. I posted a video a couple of weeks ago about how my body has changed. My body is completely different. I feel stronger, I look stronger, I look better, I feel better. All of that has happened. What I have done instead of doing sort of the negative things that I was doing is cultivated these habits. I have been going on walks a lot. I have been just walking and letting myself do things in the evening that I want to do. Maybe it's going shopping. Maybe it's getting a glass of decaf iced coffee. Maybe it's just sitting somewhere recording a video. Maybe it is just walking somewhere and watching the sunset. Maybe it is going to meet a friend. Maybe it is FaceTiming a friend, calling a friend. So many things have changed for me because of functional sobriety and making sure that I know what my path is. And maybe my path is not just sobriety. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not being an alcoholic. Maybe it's just being functionally sober, not drinking because I feel like drinking. Because what I would be doing right now, if I wasn't doing something like this, and if I was in my old habits, I would be drinking. I would be in one of those places right there. There are like bars right there, and I would be having a drink with somebody. Or I would have carried like a $4.99 bottle home from Trader Joe's, or like the liquor store right there. There is literally 2, 3, 4 liquor stores down there. And I would have taken a bottle home and just had a drink. And this is not to say that people who drink are bad. There's like a lower form of intelligence than me. Nothing like that. I think everybody has their journey. I'm in my fucking 30s. I drank away my life in my 20s. And it's just not something that I feel like is fun for me anymore. And that is totally fine. If I can go out and drink like 3 cans of Celsius, a can of like Diet Red Bull, maybe like this much sips of like a tequila soda or something, maybe not, and I can just have fun, then who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Alcohol is also, to be honest, the biggest fucking scam in the world. It is kind of like a poison. That's why like small doses I think are fine, but I mean, I study metabolism and aging. Every intelligent part of me knows that it's a poison. So distancing myself from alcohol has actually been a result of a lot of things that actually just coincidentally happen in my life. Distancing myself from alcohol now, or just it happening, it has reflected back on like the kind of relationships and partnerships I want to develop, if that makes sense. So what I'm getting at is that a lot of it was not by choice. Some of it, things just happened with me, and I'm taking things as they are. If they happen this way, they happen this way. And I am happy living a life right now where I consider myself happy, single, the healthiest I've been, the most glowing I've been, the most functionally sober I've been. Honestly, the most me I've been. And I just wanted to make this video to update it for you guys. And now I'm gonna go for a walk and get some coffee maybe. But I'll see you guys in the next video.